Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Project YouTube channel. Today I'm back with another video, and Leicester have just beaten Liverpool 3-1 at the King Power Stadium, and that puts Leicester second in the table and Liverpool are fourth. This is the third loss in a row in the Premier League for Liverpool, and things are looking very, very bad for Liverpool this season. Again today, very, very bad defensively, a lot of mistakes, and it just seems like without Van Dijk, this team is just not the same. They are not the same players. Every single player on this team looks 10 times worse without Van Dijk in there. Alisson has been very, very bad the last couple of games. Again today, costing Liverpool a goal, even though he made a good assist after that mistake. He made a good save after that mistake. But it was tragic. Kabak on his debut was terrible. Henderson is now a centre back. Trent this season so far has been absolutely terrible, and today supposedly was one of his best games so far this season. But still, he was very, very bad, especially defensively. Every single time the Leicester just went past him easily, no problem at all. Thiago, not impressive at all. Wijnaldum was probably the best player, I think, for Liverpool today. Salah got a goal after a good assist by Firmino, but it just doesn't look the same for Liverpool. Leicester just torn them apart the last 10 minutes of the game. When Liverpool conceded the first goal, they just fell apart. It was just attack after attack. Leicester could have scored 5 goals in a stretch of about 10 minutes. And this is not the Liverpool that we have been used to seeing the last couple of years. And it's starting to really look like Van Dijk was the sole reason Liverpool won the Premier League. They won the Champions League. Van Dijk was the sole reason. And I'm starting to rate him even higher as a defender, Van Dijk. Because the job that he has done playing with some of these players and making them so much better, he really is a world-class player, Virgil van Dijk. And as an opposing fan, as a United fan, I don't want to see him come back in one sense, but he's such a good player that I'd love to see him come back and be good again. Maybe even get a move. That would be the best for me if he could leave Liverpool. But let's go into the game. So, first half, very up and down half. Some chances for both teams, nothing great. Vardy had a good chance in the last minute of the half. I think that was the best chance of the first half. Vardy hitting the crossbar. Second half starts. Liverpool starting off very good. Good move by Firmino. A little back heel pass towards Salah, and Salah with a finesse shot to the top left hand corner, and Liverpool make it 1-0. And after that, it looked like Liverpool were going to cruise to a win. But in the 78th minute, Leicester get a penalty that's overruled by VAR, and it's given a foul. Maddison steps up, scores the free kick that then is flagged for offside by VAR. It just by inches just wasn't offside, so it's 1-0 to Leicester. And after that, Liverpool capitulated, and Alisson and Kabak got mixed up for clearance. Vardy went straight through with no keeper, makes it 2-1 to Leicester. And 3 minutes later, Ndidi plays through Barnes, and Barnes scores for Leicester to make it 3-1 and end this game. Leicester go second. They have been very impressive this season, even though they lost James Justin with an ACL injury, who was very, very good this season. They got Pereira back today, who played out of position at left back. Amati played at right back. They also have Castagna, who's injured, and they're waiting for him to come back. But Leicester seem like a very, very good team, especially with Vardy now back in the lineup. They have a focal point up top, and they could really challenge for the top 4 positions and maybe even the league, even though that is a bit of a stretch. I think Leicester will make the top 4 this season. I also thought they would make it last season, but they capitulated at the end. But what do you guys think of Liverpool so far this season? Can they come back from this? Will they finish in the top 4 this season, or will they don't even make top 4? The way it's looking, they're not looking very good. They had 3 losses in the last 3 games in the Premier League, and the next game is a Merseyside derby against Everton. Everton haven't won a Merseyside derby in about 10 or 11 years, and it's probably the best time that they're gonna get to win a Merseyside derby. And if they win that and Liverpool go four straight losses in a row, that will be very, very, very dangerous for Liverpool. If Chelsea and West Ham also win this week, they go above Liverpool, and Liverpool will drop down to 6th. So what do you guys think of Liverpool this season? Do you guys agree with me that it looks like Van Dijk was the sole reason that this team was so dominant the last 2 years? Because without him, they just look nothing like they used to. So I would love to hear your opinions on Liverpool and Leicester as well. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.